When you think of Mabinogi, isn't it about dyeing? So this is all about the new dyeing system that they're working on. So let's start right down here. We'll watch this video real quick. And you can see like all the outfits and the, you know, like the wig, the boots. And you can like see their colors. And so far I like this new dyeing window. I think this looks really good. This is a screen in development. The UI configuration, operation, design, and details may change when Eternity is updated. The basic menu UI is a temporary version at the time of dyeing system development. Please look forward to the UI section in the next season's post. So I'm assuming the next season's post will probably be in December because that's when they posted information last December too. But yeah, I am looking forward to reading their UI changes. So enter dyeing mode. When you dye your hair and don't get the color you want, using the dye ample, select the target from the list and dye it to the desired color. I'm sure you've had the experience of repeating the same process multiple times. At this time, you have to look at the same window several times and repeat the same actions over and over again. I was thinking, wouldn't it be convenient if I could just go straight to the dyeing process? Since we're already at it, we're improving it so that we can go straight into the unique mode where we can dye our hair. Wouldn't it be even better if, while dyeing one item, you could select another item and start dyeing it right away? Yeah, that would be pretty convenient. The list of dyeable items on the left includes not only equipment you are wearing, but also you can select all the dyeable items you have in your inventory. For example, you can sort by selecting only wig items or only shoe items. We are working on further improvements to provide a variety of filtering features. Everyone thought hard about the new clothes and dyed them with care in each dyeing pot. There must have been a moment where you felt something was a little lacking. Once you enter dyeing mode, you don't have to close and reopen the dyeing screen multiple times. Yeah, that would be really nice to not have to do that all the time. Divided the desired color into parts and pour the color in advance. We took great care to ensure that you could see what color combinations would look like. However, just like before, with one dyeing operation, I'm thinking of a direction where one item can only be dyed in one part. It's not that I haven't considered dyeing multiple items or multiple parts at once, but in that case, what is the item consumed and what is the color before and after dyeing? Because it was anticipated that the guidance on how it had changed would become too complicated. So, dyeing result information window. While we're on the subject, I also tried to make the results of the dyeing window look better. So you can see like the old dyeing window that we have right here after dyeing something on the left, and on the right you can see the new one. So yeah, that looks a lot better. I believe I'm not the only one who has always been bothered by the global line breaks in the results window. This is an issue with the results window that is used not only for dyeing but also many other systems. Improvements to this part will be detailed in the next post. First, I thought about how to improve readability in the dyeing results window. Which item part changed from its original color to what color before and after dyeing. I've improved it to show it more clearly with the color code value. At first, of course, only RGB code was shown. Some newcomers to the Eternity project have expressed the opinion that hex code is easier to understand. When I compared it to my previous experience with Mabinogi, I thought that RGB alone would be sufficient. For new militians who are new to Mabinogi after the Eternity update, I thought that the hex code would be easier to recognize and memorize. So, dye color palette. So here's what that looks like right here. First of all, the colors that were unique to Mabinogi that I originally used were distorted. There was some concern about whether the messy, tangled appearance of the palette should be maintained. Like other games, you could have just chosen to present all colors in the form of a smooth, natural color wheel. Our color palette did not include all colors. Some were hesitant to take that path for various reasons, as it was only available in limited quantities in the area. So, by utilizing the 40,000 colors provided in the existing palette, I just wanted a version where those colors were arranged a little better and more naturally. And you can see like some pictures of that right here. There is a huge difference between the way humans perceive color to be natural and the way computers understand color ordering. There was a gap between the Torii Canyon and the Sanctuary of Avalon that was so difficult to bridge. No matter what method I used, I couldn't automatically list a pretty color spectrum. Eventually, at some point, someone had to manually tweak the results. I considered splitting the palette into two parts, but I wanted to avoid adding extra depth when dyeing. Looking at the dye palette, I kept wondering throughout the development period, where on earth did the satisfaction I felt when dyeing my hair come from? A. Select one or more colors from the color palette. This is the so-called physical area. B. Repeat until the desired color is dyed by breaking the 1 out of 5 probability, realm of fighting the odds. Here's the area of A. It was very difficult to choose the desired color from the confusing color palette. In the area of B, there is still means to successfully dye directly through dyeing, but requires a separate cost. So yeah, this is the first post on the Korean Eternity site about the new dyeing system that they are working on. And there's also a part 2, so we'll go over that as well. So when you think about Mabinogi, isn't it about dyeing part 2? In the second installment of Dye, new additions are made in Eternity. I would like to introduce in more detail the parts that have been improved and supplemented from the existing ones. So, material palette. Oh, that's really cool. So you can see like how the palette is changing, like with each tab that they click on. Mabinogi had a variety of color palettes, including cloth, metal, leather, and silk. Depending on the item, there is a setting that says this part of the costume uses a metal palette. There were often situations where we had no choice but to dye some items with limited colors. In Mabinogi, the charm of dyeing your hair with a variety of colors is revealed. We judged that there would be little need to maintain restrictions in this area. We improved the dyeability of all dyeable items so that you can now choose one palette among the cloth, metal, leather, and silk palettes to dye. There are cases where multiple color tables are matched to the same palette. For example, even if it is the same metal palette, there are several types. Click on the desired material palette to see the materials that belong to that palette. I've included one of every existing palette to alternate between. So palette enlargement, this is pretty cool. So you can see how this is the palette zoomed out, like right here. Right here the palette zoomed out, and then like it zooms in. So it's easier to select the colors that you want when you're like zoomed into it. And here's another improvement to the dye palette. In the past, there were many times when it was difficult and uncomfortable to select colors at pixel by pixel levels. Hold down the control key while hovering over the palette with your cursor, and it enlarges so you can see it better. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's go and watch this real quick. Okay, so they're showing off like all the different dye tabs and the colors. Yeah, nice. Added various conveniences. Every Militian has his or her own color preference. Since the color of choice, once decided, does not change easily, the colors that are frequently used when dyeing are decided upon. To reduce the hassle of having to choose these frequently used colors from the palette every time you dye a new piece of clothing, we've added a new feature to make it easier to automatically select a color by registering it as a favorite once you've chosen it. That's nice. Additionally, dyeing is sometimes used to apply special colors that do not exist in the color palette. When you enter dyeing mode, you can check the dyes you currently have in your inventory and apply them right away. Additionally, when listing the stains, the colors are arranged in order from dark to light. For those who are new to dyeing in Mabinogi, the two most confusing points are, first, you have to choose the color yourself from a somewhat confusing looking dye palette. Second, there is a process in which 5 candidate colors are selected, one of which is randomly selected and dyed. Choosing a color is not easy, and I was very concerned about the current situation where the color I chose with great effort was not confirmed to be dyed. Like other games, it has a natural color wheel. We also considered providing all colors and a process for easily picking and dyeing the colors. However, when reflecting on it, many people said that it was not a dye that was truly Mabinogi-like. As difficult as it is to dye an item, I decided that there is definitely joy in developing my own individuality with more affection. Instead, you can use a regular dye and choose one color of your choice. We decided to provide an additional method to ensure definitive dyeing. Select a color other than the desired color among the 5 colors selected. I tried adding the ability to exclude from the result color and set this process to require a different resource. We are considering the optimal solution to prevent items with the same function, such as existing direct dyeing ampoules, from losing their jobs. Other things to consider. In addition to the general functions I have mentioned so far, we are developing to reflect the following additional elements. Dyeing zone. Setting the light source, such as natural light outside and inside at different times of day. A dedicated dyeing space where you can preset environmental elements such as black, all white backgrounds, chroma key backgrounds, etc. Mannequins of different genders and races. Ability to dye items of different races and genders while freely checking the results using preset mannequin elements. I want to gift an item to a friend in a color that matches their preference, but it was so hard because I couldn't try it on every time I dyed it. Now I'm in the process of setting up an environment where I can dye it by putting it on a mannequin instead. Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea if you could like use a mannequin item to put clothing items on and like try dyeing it using that method instead. Like if you're trying to dye something for a friend but you're not the right gender or the right race to wear the outfit, that'd be a good way to preview it. Eternity offers the experience of playing Mabinogi today. Numerous convenience improvements are being made while maintaining the best possible experience. For militians who will one day take their first steps into Eternity, this is an environment where they may experience too many changes at once, no matter how good the change in direction may be. There will be a fair amount of confusion for a while, which may not necessarily be a good thing for the gameplay experience. Yeah, that is true. There is a huge problem with Mabinogi is there's so much content in the game already that, like, if everything changes, it's gonna take a while for new players to adjust. So to help those of you who will reach the destination called Eternity adapt quickly, as an example, the improvements related to the dyeing system above were reflected first. We plan to present similar attempts in more fields in the future. Of course, in the process, it may work differently from the original intention. You may notice some shortcomings that we haven't noticed yet. We will even take that part into consideration and try to fully reflect the opinions for improvement. We may show you a more improved version in the finished version of Eternity, or if possible, on the official servers. So yeah, overall this post is really good, and it looks like they are still looking to the players for feedback, which is good. I think they're making the right call being really open with the player base. Like they're paying attention to like what we're saying, which is definitely a good thing. And I do get it, like, this is going to be a drastic change, right? Mabinogi has so many systems that when we change to Eternity, it's going to feel like a completely different game. Like, that's just how it's going to be. So it is going to be a big adjustment for everyone, but overall, I think it's going to be for the best. Like, if we want this game to live another 20 years, like, this update needs to happen, and it's not going to be perfect. There are going to be some people that are angry about it, of course. There are going to be a lot of There are going to be a few long-term Mabinogi players that have probably been around for, you know, 15, 20 years. They're probably, some of them are probably going to be pissed off. But this still needs to happen. And that's just the reality. Like, with an update on this scale, it's impossible to do everything perfectly. There's always going to be something. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to their next post, which will probably be in December, I'm assuming. But that's it for the changes that they're making to the dying system. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 조금 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 네, 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 세 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 네, 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear, okay.
전에 잠깐 소개해드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 네, 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요. 네.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
네, 얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple
있죠.
of the different male hairstyles.
네, 이런 헤어도 있고, 네, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
네, 일단 다시 돌아가서 네, 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
네. 예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it, like, better up close. You can see how it's, like, cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be, like, a character creation thing. Like, when I saw, like, the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로 잘
And different skin tones. That's cool.
네.
That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 아시는 헤어들이 있고 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different options for eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair color?
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 이 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah,
지금
changing the hair and eye color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것 같습니다.
There are decorations and makeup too, so you can use that.
네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인할.
Yeah, and here's some of the different, like, starting outfits. Now he's going through, like, those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 그리고 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe, like, a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about, like, loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The Soul Stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나우가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like, I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far, this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네, 뭐 하나하나 말을 걸어보고 싶지만 지금 이제 보여드릴 게 좀 더 있기 때문에 에린으로 바로 가겠습니다. 네. 다음에 또 만나요.
And now she's gonna send us to Aaron. Wait, let's go back just a little bit. This was just a brief moment, but it looks like this would be like the loading screen. That might change, like before it comes out. This is just a test play that they're going through. But this is simple, it looks nice. Wouldn't mind if that was the main, like, loading screen. And then they finally get into game. And you can see that there are, like, a couple other characters out here. These might be members of the development team that are, like, working on it. Or it could be some sort of closed beta in Korea. Either way, I think it's a good thing that they're, like, stress testing it. But yeah, we'll look at the gameplay and cover that in another video. But that's the character creation. And so far, I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's play Mabinogi today. Let's see. What are we gonna work on today? Like, wait, what about Dan tests? I am gonna do Stardust stuff today. I need to do that as much as I don't want to. Am I still working on, like, ninja stuff? No, we got Kunai Storm to Dan 3. How about Chain Slasher? Maybe I should take Spinning Slasher up. Okay, how much gold do I have? Yeah, we got enough. Well, since we're already in Dunbarton, let's get the Daily Dungeon and the Daily Veteran Dungeon picked up and see what those are going to be. Then I'll decide what I want to do from there. So, Rabby Dungeon today. Oh, and the Veteran Dungeon is also Rabby Dungeon. I guess since we're right in the area, maybe we'll just clear that first, actually. Do Dan tests and Stardust after. Alright, so I want my staff and scythe. How much durability these things have? Yeah, they're fine. I also didn't realize that you get like 10 Urtite on like every character, so at some point if I want to make a lot of gold, I'll rotate between my other Xanafied characters. At least Xanafied Neko would be good enough to do techs with. Xanafied Cat would need some polishing. Okay, where'd that pass go off to? Here it is. Start the run. Hey Otaku! Just doing dungeon runs today. Probably gonna focus on some Dan tests and some Stardust too. Oh yeah, I don't remember how difficult the, like, Grandmaster tests for Carpenter was. I think the Grandmaster tests for, like, glyph writing and pet trainer were a little annoying, some of the tasks. This hallway is probably a dead end, right? Yeah, it's looking that way. Oh, but there's a key down here anyway, so I guess it works out. Might as well get that chest too. And time for the boss. I think it's just a succubus and some skeletons. No? Not even skeletons. Yeah, this is one of the easier veteran bosses. Okay, Fate Foretold. We'll start with that. Took out like 13% of her health. Meteor. 1. 2. And 3. Trapper and Polar Vortex, Thunderblight, and then Shadow Flare. Done. 24 minutes and 54 seconds. Spirit Gems, Gem, Smoldering Thread. And both of those quests are done. What kind of shadow missions are we looking at today? Ghost of Partholon and defeat the Foamer Commander 2. Ugh. Let's actually switch my damage skin. That one's cool and all, but it's kind of Halloween themed, and we're in December now, so. Let's put that one right there, and I wonder if that blue cotton candy one would look good in like the winter. Feel like that would kind of fit the theme. Try that out for a bit. I do have some whistles that I want to get rid of, don't I? Maybe I should. Yeah, I might create that Pegasus and sacrifice it to increase this pet's inventory. Let's go use some of those near-tight crystals, do some techs. I kind of wish they would just change techs back to the way they were. I think techs were like better the way they were before. Like what I would do is I would add the old tech missions again, and if they want to keep these shorter ones that they currently have, like these modes that are shorter and easier, they could just make this like an easy mode for like players that are like new to the game and getting into tech missions, but like add the other two higher difficulties and like the longer tech missions back. Anyway, we'll do this one because it's the only one that's challenging anymore. And even this one's pretty easy. Okay, we gotta hit this one. this one. And those crystals over there. Next zone. I think in this case using magic with Dark Diviner will be a little bit better. Where's the oh, there you are. Yeah, that blue damage skin is really nice. I think that's as close to a December damage skin as I'm gonna get. There's the big Kraken. Let's go ahead and use this. Done. Oh wait, we have to open the chest. Smoldering thread, some crystals, orb thing. Adventure seals. Okay, let's go in again. Do a couple of these runs. And boss time. Spirit gems, smoldering thread, recovery potions, crystals, the check. Wait, how many venture seals does this give out? We have 435 right now. Let's see how many I have after this. $445, so I got 10 from doing that. Okay, let's go again. Alright, we're gonna do one more run after this at least. Ooh, that one had a lot of smoldering thread. So I have 445 adventure seals. Let's see if it's like 10 every time. Yeah, 55. Okay, so it's like 10 per run. And that means each character could make like 100 adventure seals a week doing this. And done. So that's at least 4 runs. Spirit gems. Kraken leg spike. Smoldering thread. Move all this down here. And level 77. And I can still raise that bond by another 20. Alright, let's focus on Stardust. It's time. Time to do more on that. So we're still getting rank B material? Yeah. Do I have any more of those Royal Academy crystal things? I don't think I do. Yeah, we got 5 from that. That was a while ago. I think I used the ones from that. Oh, I wonder if anything... Alright. How long does it have? 13 days? Let's put that over here for now. I wonder if anything's sold. I did put some things on sale, like last night. Nice. Oh, actually, do I need to do rebirth? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, interesting. The interaction button doesn't work in the Soul Stream. You can't use WASD movement here, and you can't use the interaction button. Wonder why it's still set up that way. They should change it so you can actually move around here with like WASD movement and update it. Kind of silly that they haven't. Alright, let's pick up quests. And I need 3 of these. Get the next item one. Again? Sure, I guess. Easier than some of the ones that she gives out. Oh wait, I need to claim them. Spin gears from Hill and Engineering. Okay, so we have to go to the mines. Also, I think I can buy more dyes now that we're on another week, right? Or maybe I have to wait till Thursday? Let's find out. Oh wait, I guess not. Yeah, I do have to wait until Thursday. Go and put this over here. This is a cool orb. I wonder how frequently this must have dropped from the from that tech mission. Wonder how often this drops, because these orbs are a real pain in the butt to repair. Oh, I need some hexagonal nuts. I need a spanner too, which apparently this character doesn't have. Get one of those. Oh, barehanded for that, okay. Put that there for now. Let's make a few of these. Okay, I should have everything I need now. Crap, I keep talking to this NPC. You can't interact with the table with the interaction key, you gotta click on it. Okay, spin gears. Okay, I need more bolts first. I guess I'm gonna have to go down there and do some drilling. Well, wait a minute. How cheap is Hillenor? Maybe we'll just buy some. It's such a pain to do. Yeah, okay, I'll buy a stack of this for 50k gold. Because if I go down there to look for Hillen ore, like, we'd waste 20 to 30 minutes down there and only end up with, like, 20 or 30 fragments. So it's just a waste of time. Okay, let's craft a few of these. And all done with that. And I do actually have those Royal Academy crystals. I thought I used them up, but they're hiding in this corner here. I gotta get this inventory organized. It's a big mess of stuff. Let's see. Go ahead and put this over here somewhere. And let's use one of these. I'll use most of those crystals for the item ones, since the item quests are typically more annoying than the 4 fragment collection quests. Deliver energy converters. Wow, they want me to do a lot of hill and engineering. How cheap are energy converters? Yeah, we'll just do this. Adventurer's suit. How much are those? I'm not gonna tailor it. I don't really do tailoring. I mean, I will do it to like level it up, get the skill, get like the stat points from it. Like, but actually, that's not really relevant anymore since you don't really get like any stat buffs from leveling life skills anymore. But in the past, I would. Wow, that's expensive. Yeah, okay. I'll do it one time. Standing lamps. I think that's like a housing item or something. I'm guessing the housing system will completely change when we move over to Unreal Engine because, like, there are a lot of other MMOs that have way better housing systems than Mabinogi. But that's just because Mabinogi's like code is so old. Homesteads and those Moonlight Island things, those are fine, but realistically they need to take a hammer to the entire housing system and just redo it completely. Because it sucks the way it is. Blueberry yogurt. Okay. There we go. Let's use the last one of those, and then check this one off. So, how are we doing with the item materials? Yeah, we almost have everything we need for the item materials. We already have enough of the rank B stuff, but I need to keep doing a few more to get the rest of these regulator frame connectors. So those crystals have been a big help. Did the commerce season refresh yet? Oh yeah, at the beginning of November. Jeez. I was not paying attention when that happened. Because as you can see, I've done no commerce. Okay. I wonder if I can get those crystals with normal ducats or seasonal. Because, like, I don't have any seasonal ducats right now. Oh wait, I do have like 2,120,000 normal? Huh. Well, maybe I can buy some. I know you can get some of those Royal Society crystals from these posts like once a week, I think. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, now it's reset. So that costs seasonal ducats and I'm kind of out of luck. Okay, so this does cost the normal type of ducats. Nice. And we can buy... Oh, you can buy one a day. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and get one of those. I do want to get back into doing commerce a lot more. I did commerce like all the time on Xanafiedlion. Like a lot. I was also really happy to see that in the winter showcase they said they were going to adjust the ship times so the ship times won't be as long. So I'm really excited about that. Like, they didn't go over all the changes they have planned for like Idia in the winter showcase. But like, I'm really looking forward to like commerce changes and Idia changes. It's about time we start using that continent again. Deliver a riding suit. No, I'm not getting another one of those. I think we can pick up a new quest at like 6. Can I switch now or do I have to wait? Yeah, we gotta wait. I think it's 6 o'clock that you can switch. Maybe 7. Don't remember. I remember the refresh time for your Gen 2 transformations like Beast, Paladin, Falcon, and Dark Knight, like that refreshes at 6. That was like a good trick to use, is like turn into a Paladin at like 5 in the morning or something. And then like after the transformation wears off and then like after 6 o'clock you could just use the transformation again. Extend like the length of the transformation essentially. Paladin was kind of good for like fighter skills because it gives you like a massive stamina boost. Okay, can I swap that out now or do I have to wait an hour? Yeah, so 6. Okay, same time as the Gen 2 transformations. Well, you're giving me that one again? Jeez. No, I don't want to deliver an adventurer's suit. They're really, really pricey and they're a pain in the butt to tailor. I'm not doing that. I guess we'll have to focus on core fragment collection quests for now. Let's go ahead and do this one. Or actually, I can get a new one of those too. I don't really like that Shao mission that much. I mean, I don't mind it, but I'll take another one. Oh crap, I picked a rank A. That's not what I meant to do. It's a Lord mission. Do I have any Lord passes? I thought I had at least one. But I don't really... This is why I gotta sort out this inventory. No idea where any of this crap is. I do have a Lord All Pass. I don't know where it is. Oh, up there. Okay. The search function is actually useful. I don't really use it that much. I'm gonna do some inventory cleaning real quick. Let's get all this out of here. Well, actually, that tailoring scroll might be valuable, I don't know. Hang on to that for a little bit. I can do something about those leather straps. Let's get rid of my Finny gems. It's not like I'm gonna use those on this character anytime soon. Don't need that unknown ore crap. Probably don't need that nickel ore. That might be useful. Oh wait, no, I want to keep that hill and ore. There, that's a improvement. And then let's sell some of this stuff. Like that. I don't need this Northern Lights crap. Okay, so I can delete that item. It sells for something. Let's go for that Hillenor down here, those coupons down over here. Those alchemy crystals there. Is there anything else of value I can sell? I don't think so. Okay, that's good enough. And then we'll go ahead and delete that. I don't care about any of that Erd crap, I never have. Like I'm ever gonna craft a pet pasture. And those can go, and those... Oh no, I have that score, let's get rid of that. What rank is my rest skill anyway? Rank 1? Well, I'm sure I can find use for that book on some character later. Okay, let's get rid of all this. There, that's a little bit better. Oh, we're almost done with this, finish this out tomorrow. Getting all the free rewards. It's just not worth it paying for the special rewards, like why bother? Most of them are kind of crappy. They do give you 14 days of VIP, I guess that's something. So 2 weeks. But even with that, it's not really that good. Especially the pet choice. Like, why on earth would they give you a cat sid pet? Like, when this started, you could already get a cat sid pet for free from an event. So this was kind of like a poor reward choice. But at the end... Yeah, let's go do that Lord mission. Oh right, and I accidentally claimed the Shadow Crystal on another character, so I made sure to put that in the bank. So I can move it. And let's bring out Pan. Oh, so this is sort of like a commerce thing. Okay. guess that's one way to get some points on the boss ogre. Oh, this might be a good cheat to get Horrifying Herbert, the transformation. I didn't think about that. I mean, it would take a lot of Lord passes, but that's certainly easier than hunting him down at his homestead, I think. Can't attack him yet. Oh, wait. Looks like he's not sticking around. Are we gonna fight him? Let's find out. No? Alright, well, we completed that transformation. I don't need to see a cutscene, let's go. Yeah, you can take out Herbert in this one. So I guess you could use it to get points on him, probably. What, we pass? Nice. So this is sort of like a Commerce Lord mission. Interesting. This is my first time, like, even doing this. Spirit gems, normal gem. Alright, and let's cancel that summon. And back to Dunbarton. I have to do a few more item quests, but not a whole lot. I mostly have to focus on core fragment collection stuff now, which are often easier. All Out War. Isn't that the one that takes place at Emain Castle? I think it is. Go ahead and get these things ready. And that noise is actually my gerbil in the background. I guess she's trying to do something in there. Moving some box. Well, there's that noise again. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna check and make sure that my my gerbil's okay, because she's trying to move something. So maybe a box got stuck somewhere. I'm gonna help her out. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I just had to help out my gerbil because she got a cardboard box stuck in her running wheel, so she couldn't use her wheel, and she was mad about that, so I had to get that for her. Thunderblight will do most of the work for this mission. And time for the boss. Wish they just cut out the cutscene and just go straight to the boss. It's a waste of time. And we're done here. Good, and I can turn in these quests right before 6 a.m. So, not like the next one that I get before 6 a.m. we can just switch it out. Baltane mission. Nope, I'm not doing a Baltane mission. So yeah, in a 1 game hour we'll swap both those quests out for new ones. The only Baltane mission I like is Nowhere to Run, and that's only because it's good for like leveling up quickly. Okay, so now we have new quests. Rundle Advanced. Sure, we can do that. And Thicket Costume Kits. Handicraft skill? How many did you want? 5. More of those standing lamps. Sure, we can do that. Make 3 stamina 300 potions. Sure, let's do that. Put this over here. Potion kit. Potion making is not too bad. Stamina 300. Okay, I need some stamina 100 potions first. And she wanted 3? Yeah. Then the 300 ones. And luckily I have exactly the right amount of bottled water for that. Fine, Marinette, repair sets. Oh, so I'm mostly missing is silver plates. I also need a tailoring kit for each one of them. Well, the tailoring kits and blacksmith hammers aren't a problem. I think I have the silver plates. Oops, not this cat. I think it's this one. Yeah, we got like 17 of them. Let's go ahead and shove these over here for now. Bet Walter has some tailoring kits. Or Simon. Yeah, here we go. So if I have one, we're gonna need like 4 more. I really have to go all the way to Bangor just to get those hammers. I guess so. Not that. Okay, do you sell them? Or Eatern? I guess Eatern sells them.
오늘도 마.
Or not.
그래, 이게 바로 진짜 쇠 냄새지.
Purchased from a shop.
그래,
Let's see who's selling it.
진짜 쇠 냄새지.
Oh wait, Ellen does sell them. And so does Fergus. Okay. Cool. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna need like 4 of these, I think.
공부되는 젊은이들이 많구만. 문제야.
Oh, okay, I see, because there's not enough room for the extra ones. Sure. Because I was like, I was sure I purchased 5, but yeah, there's just not enough room to put all the materials on there.
진정한 대장장이는 변명을 하지 않는 법이지.
돈 내셔야 해요. 돈 내셔야 스위치 작동시킬 수
And then 2
있어요.
more. Because I believe she wants 5, right? Oh, 2. Oops. Oh well, I'll hang on to the extra ones, and if I get that quest again, we'll have them. It's not like they won't get used eventually.
에일렌이 뻔히 내 기술 다 배워야 할 텐데.
돈 내셔야 해요.
Okay, let's go back and turn this in.
수 있어요.
And I actually already have all the item material I need, so we don't even have to doing more item quests. Now I can focus all my attention on the core fragment collection stuff. Alright, let's turn that in. And Rundle Advanced. So I'm gonna need a pass for that. This is kind of why I wish I still had those unrestricted dungeon passes, because now to get into Rundle Advanced I have to waste gold to get there. It was a dumb idea to remove the unrestricted dungeon passes. Okay, so it's gonna cost me 50k gold. I have 630k gold now. I'll probably make a little bit more than what I spent on the past, but still fairly annoying. Well, some of those two to pick up things. Shouldn't take too long with Dark Diviner. Okay, so we're done with that dungeon. I had 630k before I bought the pass, so yeah, we profited about 43k gold, give or take. Still, though, would have been a lot more if I didn't have to purchase the pass in the first place. Let's turn that in. Sulfur spiders. Maybe tomorrow. We'll do more Stardust on Thursday and Friday. Alright, well I think we'll wrap things up right around here for today. And I won't be streaming Mabinogi tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to take care of something, so we'll continue on like Thursday and Friday working on this.